Okay, everybody, for the month of June, we're doing something really special for clients called the Redefine Olympics. Great for anyone that likes to challenge themselves or just have a little push, whether you're trying to compare yourself to other people in your age group or just to push yourself, okay? So here's how it works, okay? Like I said, new exercises every week starting Monday, June the 1st. Designed to be done on your own, but the trainers may incorporate them into your sessions if you're a private client or into the small group session. I'm leaving that up to the trainers, but they're designed, the exercises each week are designed to be done on your own, okay? If the trainers choose to incorporate them with you, great, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So your time frame for the week is Monday through Saturday. That's the time frame you'll have to complete those exercises. When we close on Saturday, those exercises for that week are done. New exercises will start the following week. If you're really competitive, you can do each exercise as often as you want. So for example, in week 1, there's a 250-meter row that's going to be timed. You can do that as many times as you want throughout the week. You're going to enter it on the sheets, which I'll show you after. So within the week, each exercise can be repeated if you choose to, okay? You're going to track your score on these clipboards at the table upstairs. Each clipboard, there's one for male, one for female. You're going to write your name down, the date, and what your score was based on your age. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, done on your own time. At the end of the month, on June the 26th at 6:15, we're going to have like a closing ceremonies. We're going to celebrate everyone that got involved. We're going to have a barbecue in the parking lot. Hopefully the weather's great. And we're also going to have a special workout that night for anyone that participated in any of the challenges throughout that month. Okay? So I hope you can get involved. June 1st it starts. Next up, I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of each of the exercises that we're going to do. Okay, so I feel like most of you have done the row before, but again, it's 250 meters, okay? So how the row works, I'm going to give you a brief overview. You're going to get your feet into the straps. These loosen or tighten right here. I can loosen them by going out, and then I'll get my foot in, and I'll tighten them by pulling up. Really that simple, okay? So I got to loosen this one a little bit, get my foot in, tighten it up, okay? Got to reach forward. So I'm pushing with my legs and pulling with my arms. Okay, so I'm going to lean in a little bit, push with my legs, pull with my arms, and lean back a little bit. So this is the movement. If you're worried about your back, the lean forward and the lean back should be controlled more in this range of motion. If you haven't had any serious back issues, there's certainly nothing wrong with leaning in and leaning back. Use the legs and the arms. The arms follow the legs. Okay, so you're going to go for 250 meters. Each of the machines track that. I would suggest you practice ahead of time because you may have to press one of the buttons. One of the trainers or any of the staff can help you with this just to make sure you're tracking meters. Once in a while someone presses some of the buttons on here and you may not be tracking it in meters. So just make sure you've got that. Everyone's different. So this is your kind of endurance test as part of week 1. That's the 250 meter row. Okay, so the next one is a ball toss. It's really mimicking the shot put, which is obviously, maybe it's not obvious, one of the Olympic sports in track and field, okay? So you're gonna need to grab this measuring tape. It's specifically designed for this from the table where the clipboards are and set this up. If you have someone to help you, it would be great. So I'm gonna have Kaylee step on that side. We're gonna come out, set it up at 20 feet. I'm gonna put it down, okay? And then what we'll do, I'm going to trade spots with Kaylee. We're using the 12-pound medicine ball. Okay? It says 12 pounds on it. So the goal here, you have to stay behind the line. You can't jump in front of it. Okay? Again, remember, you can practice this a few times. You're going to have to do this obviously when a class isn't happening. Okay? Again, the trainers may incorporate this at the end of a class or in your private session. You can do this on your own as long as there's not a class going on. The idea here is you're going to squat down. Remember, you can't pass the line where the measuring tape starts, okay? And it would be good if you have someone to help you with this to see where the ball lands. Doing this on your own, you're not going to see where the ball lands. So make sure someone can help you. Find a partner or a trainer so they can see where the ball lands. So you're going to squat and push, okay? So I'm going to squat down and push as far as I can, okay? One thing I didn't say was that at the end of the month, we're gonna give it awards for first, second, and third in each age group, like a gold, silver, and a bronze. So if you're a little competitive, this is a great one for you. So that's the ball toss. Okay, so the last of the exercises, and you don't have to do these in order, this could be the first one that you choose to do, is the decathlon. So again, you've got your sheet to fill out, and on the sign here, you can see the decathlon. So we've got exercises 1 through 10. The idea is you're gonna do each exercise for 1 minute and then take a 1 minute rest. So there's 10 exercises, 1 minute of work, 1 minute of rest. It should take you 20 minutes. What you need to do is count the number of reps you complete within that minute. So if I'm squatting, I'll just give you an example. I'm gonna squat 1 minute. I'm gonna count reps. Now, we want you to follow good form. So ideally, your thighs get parallel to the ground. This doesn't count, okay? You gotta do it properly. Each exercise should be done properly, okay? Push-ups, TRX rows, these are all exercises you should be familiar with. The push-ups can either be done from your toes or from your knees, okay? Knees, you have 2 options. If you're on your knees, you can do it from your hands, or your hands can be elevated up on a step. However many reps you can do in that period of time, okay? So we've got the squats, the push-ups, the TRX rows, the step-ups. Step-ups are going to be on the low step, okay? Dumbbell bicep curl. For an exercise like that, you're just gonna choose a weight that's challenging for you, okay? For the triceps, we're using the bands. We're gonna do the band press down like this, so you choose a weight that's challenging for you. Most people, that's medium or heavy, okay? The farmer's carry, the heaviest weight that you can hold in each hand, and it's the number of steps. It should be at a medium pace with good posture, okay? Should be challenging. Crunches on the floor, again, you can use a mat. This is what I want. The hands are gonna be on your thighs, chin tucked in, you're reaching for your knees. 1, 2, 3. How many can you do in a minute, okay? Back extension is on your stomach, hands at your side, chin tucked in, feet stay on the ground. You're just lifting up as high as you can. I don't want your neck flipping back, okay? After those, the last one is the hip bridge. You're gonna turn over. This should be pretty easy, this one. You're just coming up, pushing through your heels, squeezing the glutes at the top. However many you can do in 1 minute, okay? So for the decathlon, you need to count your reps. 10 exercises, however many reps. If you have a little notepad next to you, or if you're doing it with a friend, I don't care how you get there, you have to count your total reps. Once you've done each exercise, you get a 1 minute rest. Those are the 3 exercises that you're going to be able to choose from in week 1. You can definitely choose to do all 3 of them. If there's only 1 or 2 you want to do, that's up to you. But the decathlon does include all 10 exercises. So I hope you join us. We're excited about this challenge. We're just going to have a lot of great energy around the studio, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.